Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today is Monday the 4th. Yes, it is the 4th, and I did something last night. I nearly knit a whole sleeve. So this is the jumper, it's the first sleeve. The green is just the yarn that I was holding the stitches on because it said to knit to the arm or to the underarm. So I'm assuming that is where the underarm will be, but the pattern actually says to knit to 21 centimeters, and I have completed the same patterning for the bottom and it's like 20 and a half. So I'm assuming that once the cuff is on, because I am doing that a couple of rows longer as well, it should be fine. I don't know whether this cardigan is actually going to fit Mikey, because I'm just not too sure, and plus I haven't seen him for ages, so I can't sort of pick it up and think, oh yeah, that's going to fit him. So yeah, we haven't obviously seen the boys for weeks and weeks and weeks, so it's quite difficult. I am doing a 2 to 3 year size. He is 2, he was 2 in February, and I was going to give this to him for like the autumn winter, and then it will fit Ollie obviously the year after, or the year after that. No, next year it will fit Ollie like Christmas time. I'm hoping anyway. So yeah, I am pleased with it. The colours are not too bad on the screen, I suppose. But yeah, I just it is sort of decreased right down, which I quite like actually, instead of it being too bulky everywhere. I have just what do you call it, travelled the yarn up. I've washed my hair, as you can see. I've just sort of travelled the yarn up on the inside, and it's not too bad. I've put my hand in and you're not going to really catch anything or whatever, so hopefully it will be okay. Have I got you on the right setting? Yeah, it keeps going blurry. But I thought I was going to run out of yarn, or at least the grey yarn, but I think I should be okay. I've got sort of this much left of the grey. I have ordered some buttons for Ollie's cardigan, and they are going to be the same buttons for this cardigan, so the buttons will match, even though that the colour rib is different. One's light grey, one's dark grey. I think I ordered like a darker grey button, but it should be fine. Grey's grey, right? We shall see. But I need to go to the post box today, as I got some Etsy orders over the weekend. So thank you to everyone that has ordered. It's much appreciated, and yeah, I just want to say thank you for thinking of me and looking on my Etsy store and deciding to place an order and part with some of your money and things. So thank you so much. And I really enjoy sort of sending them out and imagine them being in their new home or on their new projects, if they're their stitch markers and things. So yeah, I really enjoy seeing all your photos that you take when you receive the items and put them on Instagram. I know a few of my customers do that, so yeah, thank you. But today it is 10:30. I've done sort of a lot of work this morning, sort of getting them orders done and making sure that everything is still in stock on the store and blah 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 blah. Yeah, today it looks quite a nice day, but I don't think it's going to be too hot. I've got washing to put out, so and I've got to go to the post box. I need to go to Nisa as well, because we was going to have pie for dinner, but I need to get some mushrooms, so I might see if Ian wants pie and get the meat out the freezer, or we could have pie tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to go Nisa and get some mushrooms anyway, because they'll last a couple of days, because I just don't want to go Tesco. I just can't. It's been over a week since I've been Tesco. Yeah, our Tesco anyway. I know I went to Tesco, not our Tesco, last week when I tried to go Aldi, but it was so much more organised than when we went to. I can't even remember where it was now. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember. That's really bad, but I just can't face out Tesco. It's just not organised very well, and yeah, I haven't actually been following the news, and I know I don't really talk about COVID-19 updates on my channel and things like that. Me and Ian have never really been news watchers. Obviously when all this first was going on and lockdown was happening and things like that, and Boris was on the telly at 5 o'clock every night, I was sort of just dipping in and out of that, and yeah, but normally we're not news watchers at all. The news gives Ian the hump. It really, really winds him up. I don't mind the news. I don't mind the news, but in small doses. I can't sort of watch it every single day. But I just wanted my channel to not be too much of that, because you're probably watching it on the telly anyway, so what's the point in me saying this, that and the other? And other channels are mentioning it, like little bits and bobs, so I mainly like find my news from Facebook. I follow like the Sun newspaper, which, is it the Sun? I don't think I follow the Sun anymore actually. I used to, but they just, yeah. The Metro, which talk a load of rubbish sometimes anyway. ITV I follow, ITV News, which is the main one really. And I think BBC News, and every now and again obviously things pop up, and if Boris is live or whatever, it comes up on Facebook, and that's how I normally get my news. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me rambling this morning. I'm going to go to the post box. I can't go to the post office, it's closed. I think the one up the road is now open. It was closed for a little while, but the way that I do my things online, like on the Royal Mail website, I can just put them in the post box, and they will get to their recipient, and someone will come and get the post from the post box later on today. Anyway, I'm gonna go and stop rambling. Oh my god, 8 minutes already. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go and I'll chat to you a bit later. So it's 1:30 and I have not put a stitch in anything today so far. I've just sort of been pottering around, and I had some lunch. I went to the post box and to Nisa. Yeah, I've not really done anything. My head did feel really heavy this morning. Don't know whether I've explained that already. I can't remember. But I've taken some tablets, and hopefully it will, well, I took some tablets a while ago and it's there a tiny weeny little bit. So I'm just sat here really chilling, watching some telly. I've been on my phone, and yeah, not really done that much. I need to finish the cuff off of this, so I will probably do that now, and at least I've got one sleeve done, and then I can possibly do the other sleeve this week at some point, because yeah. It wasn't really that hard to do actually. Just sort of, I did it magic loop, and I haven't got a ladder, not that I know of anyway. Nope, I don't have a ladder on the side that obviously I'm joining. So, and I think doing socks magic loop has sort of helped me with not getting ladders and things, because I've done magic loop socks for ages now. But I'm going to do that, and today is probably going to be a quiet one. Yeah, I'm really tired. I don't know whether it's sort of the come down from the weekend where I've been really busy. Well, not, I don't want to say busy, but sort of at the garage with Ian and being out and about and things. So yeah, I've got a cup of tea on the go. I'm going to drink that. I just drink normal tea. don't drink anything fancy. I have tried sort of, I don't want to say herbal tea, but fruit teas before, and they just reminded me of like hot juice. Wasn't really something that I enjoyed. I do see a lot of people have all different teas and things, and I watch Hannah from the Corner of Craft, and she gets a lot of bird and blend teas, and some of them sound so delicious. I think there's one going around at the moment. It's birthday cake, and I just can't imagine that being in a tea, but it might seem nice, I don't know. And I never know whether to put milk with these teas or not. I'm just sort of a normal, I don't know, tea bag girl, sort of Tetley PG Tips sort of thing. I would like to venture into something else, but I don't even know where to start, so yeah, that's that. Anyway, I'm gonna finish watching some YouTube, and then I'll probably go on to my crime programs because I've caught up with YouTube finally. And what was the other thing I was going to say? I can't remember. I'm good at this, aren't I? I think this isolation's making my brain go to pot. Anyway, I still know how to knit and crochet, so let's just get on with that. So it's much later in the evening, it's 11:15, and I have been cross-stitching tonight. I have done Tigger's hand, and I've done his arm. I've also done the yellow for his face, his ear, and that little orange bit for his ear as well. But I just fancied doing some of this tonight. It's taking ages. But I'm going to try and get Tigger finished this week at some point, and do the rest of the back stitching. Obviously not where the basket is or anything, but his whole arm I can just go round with the back stitching because that doesn't touch anything. But I'm really pleased with it so far. It's really easy to work on. I have moved the hoop, as you can see, because I'm still fairly new to cross stitch. I'm not taking it out of the hoop. Should I be taking it out of the hoop when I'm not working on it? Also, another question, and I should really know this but I don't. Should all my stitches be laying the same way? So should all of my, is it the legs of the crosses, lay the same way? So here I've laid them, all the same way, but then as I go sort of down here, there are stitches that are not all the same way. Yeah, so that is another thing. I have done lots of cross stitch in the past, but I am very much an amateur at it. It's not something that I have taken seriously, I suppose. Now when I say that, yes, I've done cross stitch, I've completed cross stitches and things like that, but I've never really taken into account how it should be properly and all that sort of thing. So especially now watching stuff on YouTube and all the big massive cross stitches like the Dimensions or the Heaven and Earth ones and things like that, it's all blown my mind a little bit, and wow, I didn't even know they existed. But yeah, so I'm still learning, and it's all still new to me, as in the way other people do it. I'm just doing it the way I want to do it. The same with my knitting and crochet. I suppose there's only one way you can knit and one way you can crochet a stitch, where with this there's two ways obviously, but I think it looks okay so far. I'm happy with it, so that's all that matters, I suppose. I have got 2 other cross stitches. I have shown you them, that I do want to start, but I do really want to get this finished. Yeah, I don't know whether I want to start something new, because this has been such a long time on the go type thing. Anyway, I'm rambling. So thank you all so much for watching. I can't even remember what I filmed today. We had a really lovely dinner. I made homemade pie. I didn't vlog any of it, but I did take a picture, so if I remember I will insert a picture of what it was like cooked in the dish. And I did cut out like little leaves to put on the top. And it was really, really nice. I didn't put a base in it, so I just sort of put the filling into a dish and then the pastry over the top, where me and Ian have said next time try and line the dish with pastry, fill it, then put the pastry on top. I've never done that before, so I wouldn't know if I would need to bake the pastry at the bottom. Blind bake it, is it? I don't know, with baking balls or whatever. I haven't got any of those, but I don't know whether I would have to just like pre-cook it, then put the filling in, and then put the top on. That's something I can look into next time I make pie, which probably won't be for a couple of weeks now anyway. So anyway, yes, I'm definitely going. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all tomorrow. Bye.